เรากำลังจะเดินทางไปกาตาเคนาโคลัมเบียนะเจ้าใช้เวลาเดินทาง1 ชั่วโมงครึ่งเดี๋ยวไปเจอกันปุ้นเลยนะเจ้า
We are going to Colombia.
Sawadee Ciao and welcome to Next Horizon Overland. We are Jill and Ernst and we are living and traveling full time in our Troopy. Manao สเปนนะเจ้าซื้อมาจิ้มว่ารสชาติจะเป็นยังไง
Well, here it is, the cruises. Food in Colombia is rather simple. Since couple days now we are in Cartagena, Colombia. We have here a small apartment, the bedroom with a small kitchen, very convenient. Luckily we have some aircon here. It is so hot here in Cartagena. But we are waiting for that cruiser. Now the ship should have picked up that container already 3 days ago. Unfortunately, it's delayed for 5 days. So I hope, well, we have today is 23rd. I hope that we get that cruiser within 5, 6, 7 days latest, and that we can start then to explore Colombia. To get the cruiser out of customs, we need a power of attorney. That's what we are doing here. Costs $1.80. Here's some new fruits we never saw in our life before, called mamoncillo. Okay, let's try one too.
มะนาวสเปนนะเจ้าซื้อมาจิ้มว่ารสชาติจะเป็นยังไง
Eat one, come on. Very keen to know how it is.
คล้ายๆบ่อไฟนะเจ้า
And how's the taste?
Sweet and sour, but more sweet than sour.
Looks interesting.
Not much meat,
A huge stone inside, huh?
but it's good taste.
Bendecimos, Señor, por este momento, por esta tarde, para que muchas personas escuchen de ti, escuchen tu amor. A ti el poder y la gloria por los siglos de los siglos.
We explore here the old town of Cartagena. Wow, what a city, vibrant, full of life every corner. That city was established in the early 1540s, just about 40-50 years after Colon reached the Caribbean here, and it was a major port for the Spanish conquistadores to ship all the goods to Spain, which they stole here in South America, and of course bring in slaves.
That looks like yummy food.
What do you say about that?
Let me try.
Man, that was good, isn't it? Our plates are empty. That's the best food so far we had in Colombia.
10 points.
That's the terrace of the hotel.
Wow.
Wicked. There's the pin that rolled in front. Here we are now waiting that the container gets opened. Well, here it is, the cruiser. 1 month and first we have to connect the batteries. Oh man, so happy to be back in the cruiser now. Yeah. Yeah man, we are leaving the port. 4 weeks it took them to bring the cruiser over there. Because that was really the worst case. Listo. So finally, after 4 weeks waiting for that cruiser, we roll again. I think we experience a bit the worst case regarding shipping from Panama to Colombia. Other people did it in 10 days or 2 weeks. Nah, us, it took 4 weeks. Yeah.
We hit the jackpot.
We hit the jackpot, no doubt. This morning we left Cartagena and drive now south. So what's the plan? We drive within 2 or 3 days to a little town called Barichara. It's supposed to be very beautiful. We're gonna hang around there, but the best thing of that little town is it is already a little bit up in the mountain, and therefore the climate is cooler. That's what we are looking for, because here at the coast and maybe, I don't know, 1 or 2 days driving inside the country, it is so steaming hot, it's unbearable. So we go straight to the mountains and stay up somewhere in the height. Then from that place Barichara, we slowly drive down. We don't know yet when and how. Slowly drive down in direction of Bogota and on and on and on. We don't know yet clearly where and how and what. We'll see. Keep you updated. Yeah, man. So today we drove to Mompox, a little cute town at the Rio Magdalena, founded in the year 1537. See, yes, 1537. Incredible old, just a couple decades after Columbus reached the Caribbean here. We just went to dinner, beautiful, but now rain is coming. We have to rush back to the hotel. Now see you. Beautiful little town, huh? But now let's go home. The wind is crazy.
And the rain's coming very soon.
A funny detail is the flag of that town is exactly the same flag as Switzerland. But we've been first, I'm sure.
Even square shape.
Yeah, exactly
the same.
Looks like we are making back to the hotel before the big rain is coming. Now we have nearly every day rain. Well, okay, it is rainy season.
No wonder.
Just drive here to the Chicamocha Canyon. Suddenly the landscape changed completely, got kind of dry, suddenly are cacti around again. And that's a huge canyon, man, that's incredible. It's about 700-800 meters deep from top to down. And then it just came along a beautiful waterfall. Landscape is suddenly so nice. I don't know, I think that's because we love mountains, innit?
Yeah, we do.
And it got already substantially cooler. We are here on 1300 meters above sea level. Now you can notice it's minimum 10 degrees cooler up here. Yeah, man. Now we go to Zapatoca, close to that town, and look for a campground somewhere. And then tomorrow we drive through Barichara. Yeah, man. This cute little town here calls Zapatoca and is founded by the Spanish conquistadores in the early 17th century. get a beautiful church and a beautiful plaza here in the center. Let's have a look around a little bit. We saw now 2-3 places in Colombia, and we start to fall in love with that country, isn't it?
Yeah, the cultures, the people.
That is
so
beautiful.
lovely.
Yeah, really, we love it here. We came to the food court in Zapatoca. Food in Colombia is rather simple. What you never get is something green, no vegetable.
With salad.
At least some salad you have, yeah. But what they do with meat, 10 points. Just a mayo, so sweet. This is the Church of Galan. Never saw something like this. A church with open sides and a garden at the side. Awesome. And here, attached to the church, also open air, some graves. I think must be fun to be dead here. This drive here from Zapatoca to Barichara, wow, that is awesome. That is really awesome. Some 4x4, we haven't had that since long time. And on the way, beautiful village, La Fuente, Galan, wow, are they beautiful.
out in the nowhere in the mountains, but nicely civilized villages. So nice. Now we are about 16-17 kilometers away from Barichara. That's the next little town we are going to visit. But I guess we are going to stay 2-3 days there. There is a cozy campground managed by a Dutch couple. Let's see how that is. And I heard the place, Barichara itself, is super beautiful. Let's see. Looking forward to that. Wow, did you saw these waterfalls up there?
Wow, so high up.
That's incredible, huh? Wow. We are here on a little trekking to the town of Barichara. Should take about 40 minutes. There's a path which leads nicely through the forest and the mountains. It's lovely to walk a little bit again. Man, that's steep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very steep, man. So here we're coming now to Barichara. Took us about quite exactly 50 minutes. Was in parts a little bit tough, real trekking. Some parts you nearly had to climb.
Uphill.
But it was good to walk a little bit. We haven't walked for a long time. So now let's explore Barichara. That's what we came for.
Yes.
What a beauty, these roads in colonial style, huh? Wow. This town is really unique in its beauty, man. Founded in 1705, all Andalusian style houses. Wow. It is a national heritage. So now, just here is the church. Let's go and have a look to that first. I'll call that a successful afternoon. Beautiful trekking, was a bit stiff, so we came back with a tuk-tuk. But now we have bought some groceries, can stay a couple days here, and this Barichara is really very nice town, love it. I think we're gonna visit it once again.
I was visiting once more.
Right, no doubt. But now we are going to have a little rest. Yeah, man. cooking?
Red curry with kubis.
Ah, man.
Rice.
Ah, good. Nice after all these times in restaurants, so good to eat again our own food, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, man. Looking forward to your cooking. After the first couple days driving through Colombia, we have to say this is an awesome country. We really love it here, isn't it?
Yes, we do.
Such a lot of culture and history and nice people. There's always a little bit the question coming up about safety in Colombia, because you hear a lot of news about this and that and here and there, and the country has a history of decades of civil war. Now, if you stay away from the borders to Venezuela, to Ecuador and the Pacific coast, that is pretty safe. Means we drive from Cartagena direction Bogota, cross over to Medellin, go down to Cali and then cross into Ecuador. That is pretty safe. For this video, that's it. I call that a wrap of our first impressions in Colombia. Really nice. We love it. See you in the next video. We are driving, we don't know really where to go yet, but we are driving direction Bogota, cross then over to Medellin. Yeah, see you there.
Till then.